If you are a towing business and you're looking to get more phone calls from real customers using Google Ads, then you're in the right place. In this video, I'll talk about how to set up high converting Google Ads campaigns tailored specifically for towing services, so you can start getting consistent and high quality phone calls from people who actually need a tow. So let's get started. So guys, if you're a towing business and you want to start running Google Ads, in this video I'm going to talk about how to set up high quality Google Ads campaigns that can drive high quality phone calls to your business. So this is one of our example accounts, and this is a local service business similar to towing businesses, and their main goal is to generate as many phone calls as possible. And I've seen the last 365 days for the last 1 year, and these are the results. And depending on the location, these numbers can be higher or lower. So for the last 1 year, we've got 1.7 thousand phone calls, and they can include phone calls happening directly from the ads, and also some of them can be happening from the website, and they can include conversions. And the conversions can include phone button clicks, which can also be phone calls, and a very small portion of these conversions can be form submissions, which is not our main goal like towing service businesses. So let's see how you can create campaigns that can attract high quality phone calls. So we are in this account, and if you have just created your Google Ads account or you want to create the new campaign, I'm going to start from scratch as well, and I'm going to pause these campaigns, and we're going to start creating the campaign now. So firstly, we're in the campaign section. So we're going to click on this plus button and click on new campaign. Here, because our main goal is to generate as many phone calls as possible, from these options, we can choose leads or create a campaign without a goal and guidance. So here I would choose this option. Otherwise, if you choose leads option, Google may suggest you different setup, and I don't want that. So that's why I'm going to choose this option, create a campaign without guidance. And we're going to scroll down and we're going to choose a campaign type. So we have search, performance max, and these are the campaigns. And to generate high quality phone calls for towing business, you should only choose search campaigns. We're going to scroll down and use this conversion goals for campaign performance optimizations. And if you haven't set up your conversion actions, it's fine. Just choose any goal you can find from here, and we can fix this later. So we can add anything, but later you can come and create a conversion action that can measure the phone calls for you. So we're going to scroll down and click on continue. We're going to scroll down and select the results you want to get from this campaign. We want website visits and phone calls. We're going to scroll down. You don't have to put the phone number here now. And we're going to click on continue. We're going to scroll down and name this campaign. You can put any descriptive name you want here. So I've named it as search campaign and towing and generic. And the keywords we're going to be targeting are going to be mostly generic, not super specific. For example, towing service near me, tow truck near me. We're going to be targeting those kind of keywords. And that's why I've named this campaign as generic. And click on continue. And after that, what do you want to focus on? Our main goal is going to be here for now clicks, because we don't have conversion data. And once we have some conversion data, we can either focus on conversions or we can still keep focusing on clicks if maximize clicks bid strategy is profitable. So you can put a maximum cost per click bid limit here, but for that you need to know your maximum cost per click limit for your location. So that means how much you want to bid per click and what is the maximum amount that you want to bid per click. For that, we need to go to the keyword planner and see what is the maximum cost per click limit in our location. So I'm going to open a new window and I'm going to open my Google Ads account again, so that I'm going to use Google Ads keyword planner. So once we are here, again, you should go to your Google Ads account and go to tools, and under planning, you should go to keyword planner and click on discover new keywords. And here we're going to put our target keyword. So to get more results, I'm going to just put the keyword of towing and click on enter and click on get results. A quick reminder, do you want me to review your Google Ads account for free? Then you can click the link in the description below and request your custom audit. This isn't a generic audit you can get elsewhere. I'll create it in a video format about 3 to 5 minutes long, where I quickly go over your Google Ads campaigns. This way, it won't take much of my time, and at the same time, it can be valuable to you. I'll focus on highlighting the most important points or changes you need to make in your Google Ads account. You can either work with me if you want, or you can apply the changes on your own without any obligation. So if you're interested, you can apply for a free audit. So we're going to scroll down And as you can see, we have 401 keyword ideas available. So let me close this. And we have some data here. You can see average monthly searches. You can see top of page bid high range, and you can see top of page bid low range. And what are the bid limits? So this is the low range bid limit, and this is the high range. And these are the average monthly searches. And keep in mind, these average monthly searches are for this location. But if you are targeting a specific location, these numbers might change. So let's say we're going to be choosing a very specific location, because if you're a towing business, you should target your ads. You should set your target location to a specific location. So for example, we're going to be choosing a different location. And as an example, I'm going to choose New York City here. And as you can see, the numbers are different now. So as you can see, all the numbers can change. Top of page bit low range and top of page bit high range. And average monthly searches are different now. And now we're going to make our keyword research. And now we can have an idea how much cost per click we're going to be paying on average. So the maximum cost per click limit can be above $2.50. And let's say we're going to be bidding $4 cost per click. So based on this data, on average, we can assume $4 would be enough to be eligible to participate in the auction and to bid higher than this limit. And that should give us some number of impressions and clicks. So we're going to go here and we're going to put that $4 limit here. And that should be enough to bring us some number of clicks. But if it's not bringing enough impressions and clicks, you can always increase this number to $4.50, to $5, to $5.50. But based on the data we are seeing for New York City, this number should be enough. So we're gonna scroll down and click on next. And we're gonna uncheck this Google search partners, and we're gonna scroll down. And also, to target a specific location, you should choose enter another location and click on advanced search and put your exact specific location. So our exact specific location is gonna be, again, New York City, and we're gonna add that location. And we're going to scroll down and click on location options and presence people in or regularly in your included locations. So this is our target location, and people should be in or regularly in our target locations, and they should not be interested. And whoever just shown interest, we're not going to be targeting those kind of people. So by default, you might have this option, and you should choose this option. And we're going to scroll down, and you should keep the language the same, and audience segments, we're not going to touch that. And more settings, we're going to scroll down, and ad rotation, optimize best performing ads, we're going to keep that. Start and end dates, we're going to keep that. And ad schedule, this is the times you want to show your ads. So let's imagine you want to show your ads Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., let's say, as an example. But if you have different ad schedules, you can always come here. For example, you can click on ad and choose a specific day. For example, Monday, you want to be serving, for example, different hours. Or Thursday, you want to be serving at different hours. You can change the settings whenever you want. So for now, it's fine for me, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So click on more settings again. We have seen ad rotation, we have seen start and end dates, campaign URL options we don't need, page feeds we don't need. After that, click on next. And after that, you're gonna have the suggestion, optimize your campaign with AI Max. I don't want this AI powered help. So after that, click on next. And we're gonna skip this section again, because that's gonna be keyword and asset generation with the help of AI, and that can be very low quality. That's why I'm gonna skip this step as well. And we're gonna scroll down and add our own keywords now. And for that, we're gonna go to the keyword planner again and make our keyword research. So these are the keywords. Again, we have 401 keyword ideas available, and I'm gonna quickly make this keyword research and find the keywords that we need. So these are the keywords I've chosen. Towing vehicle near me, for example. I need a tow truck. Car towing service near me. Local towing company. Tow truck company near me. Tow truck service near me. Tow service near me. Tow truck near me. Towing near me. So we're going to copy these keywords, and we're going to go here, and we can paste the keywords here. But as you can see, if you paste the keywords as they are, by default, they're going to be broad match. And if you put quotes around those keywords, they're going to be considered phrase match. And if you put brackets around those keywords, they're going to be considered exact match. So broad match can attract lots of irrelevant and low quality traffic to your ads and to your website. So that's why I would not suggest you to run broad match, and you should turn them into phrase match or exact match. Sometimes even phrase match can attract lots of other brand terms, so they can attract people looking for other brand terms. They can attract people looking for your competitors, and they can even see your ad and they can assume that you are the other company they are looking for, and they can even call to your business asking for a different company name. So this can also be generated by phrase match keywords. But if you can see phrase matches can bring those kind of visitors in your location, you can pause phrase match keywords. Otherwise, you can use phrase match and exact match combinations. So we can turn copied keywords into phrase match and exact match keywords. For that, we're going to use a free tool. I'm going to open a new tab and search for this. Or you can just go to Google and search for keyword match type tool or other Google Ads match type tools and turn them into phrase match and exact match keywords. Or you can go to this website. So I'm going to paste the keywords we have copied from there, and we're going to turn them into phrase match and exact match keywords at the same time. And we're going to click on make keyword list, and we're going to copy the results. So once the results are copied, we're going to go to the Google Ads dashboard and we're going to paste the keywords we've copied. And as you can see, they have different versions: phrase and exact, phrase and exact, phrase and exact. So we've made our keyword research, and we're going to scroll down and create our ads. So here you need to put your final URL, and you need to put your headlines, and you need to put your descriptions. You can have up to 15 headlines, and you can have up to 4 descriptions, and you can add your images, and you can add your other ad extensions. And I'm going to quickly add the headlines and descriptions and my final URL, and I will show you which kind of headlines and descriptions I've added. So guys, I've finished adding the headlines and descriptions. So I've added this path, and this path, you don't have to have this exact URL, and this path can be descriptive. As you can see, I don't have this exact URL, but this path is just for better user experience, for users to know where they're going. And this is the final URL that I'm using here. And if you're going to scroll down, these are the headlines that I've added. And the headlines can include the main keywords. For example, they can include the main keywords here. For example, this headline, and this headline. And after that, you can add some call to actions. For example, get towed in minutes, call now for fast towing, call us now, we're available, call now, we're open. And after that, you can have some unique selling points. For example, 5-star reviews, 10 years of experience. You can add other unique selling points if you have. For example, some people may say, we will be there within 30 minutes or less. Of course, if you can do that, you can add those kind of unique selling points. And after that, for example, I've added the descriptions, which are also very related to our keywords. Fast, affordable towing 24/7. Call now, will be there in minutes. Need a tow? We are local, fast, and always ready. Call anytime. Safe towing for any vehicle, flatbed, and roadside help available now. So you can add these headlines and descriptions, and you can use the help of ChatGPT, for example, to give you more ideas, to make your headlines and descriptions more appealing so that you're going to be using them. And by using them, you need to have high click-through rate, which means more number of people should be clicking your ad once they see your ad. So once we've added our headlines and descriptions, that's how our ad can look like. But we need to add our other extensions so that our ad can look bigger. For example, we can add images, we can add other ad extensions I'm going to show you. And let's start by adding images. So click on add images, and you can have different options to add from here. You can add, for example, suggested images if you have a website. If you have ready images you want to add from your laptop, if you have ready images you want to add from your computer, you can add them from here. Or if you have any website, for example, that you can add images of your own, you can add from there as well. And you can also add free stock images. For example, we can choose this option and say towing service. And from here, we can find some relevant pictures. For example, we can add this picture. But of course, if you have your own picture and real authentic pictures, that is much better than this kind of stock photos, because stock photos can be less engaging and people can know. If you have your own pictures, even if you have taken from your own cell phone, you can add those pictures here, and that can improve the CTR. But here, as an example, I'm adding stock photos from here. And let's load more. And let's add this picture. So we have added the pictures, and after that, we're going to click on save. It says some assets couldn't be saved. Click edit for details. So we're going to click on edit. So because it couldn't save those pictures, I'm going to add the pictures from my own computer. And I'm going to click on upload and upload from computer. And these are the pictures. And we can add some of them. And we're going to click on save. So as you can see, the pictures are accepted now. And we're going to scroll down. And we can use site links. Site links are the links that can be used below your ads. And if you can use site links, your ads can look bigger. So we can use site links now. So click on site links. And you might have some suggested site links, but I would create my own site links. So click on create. And we can create our site links. So these are the site links that I've created: about a section, contact us section, services, and reviews. And you can add their URLs. And also, ideally, you should be adding their descriptions as well. But if you don't add their descriptions, it is fine. You can still create the site links. But if you want, you can add their descriptions. And that's how the site links can look like. So this is our ad, and these are the site links below our ad. And the more extensions you add, the bigger the ad looks like, and your click-through rate can be higher. So once we've added our site links, we're going to click on create. And these are the site links that we have created. And after that, click on save. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to add our callouts. So if you have callouts, which means you can have extra information about your business. You can add your unique selling points, or you can give more information about your business that can be interesting to your potential customer. So I can add my new callout from here, and you can add 4 to 6 callouts, and the more callouts you add, the bigger the ad can look like. And of course, all of the callouts may not show at the same time, and Google Ads can use different callouts at different times. But the more callouts you have, you can have more chance that the ad can look bigger. So guys, I've added the callouts. As you can see, the ad is looking bigger now. And these are the list of callouts we have. I've added 8 callouts: fast response times, local towing experts, licensed and insured, jump starts and lockouts, accident recovery, 24/7 emergency towing, affordable rates, 500 plus happy customers. So once we've added those callouts, we're gonna save them. So you can add, let's say, 4 to 6 callouts if you want, but I've added 8 callouts here. So after that, click on save and click on apply. And we're gonna click on more asset types. You're going to scroll down and you can add several ad extensions. You can add promotions, prices, and calls is important. We can add calls. And we can add the phone number from the website. So this is our website, and this is the phone number we're going to copy and use it for our call extensions. So we're going to click on new call, and this is a target country, and we're going to copy and paste the exact phone number here. And you don't have to follow this format, but if you want, you can also remove this +1 and use this number however you want. But I want to keep it as this. So after that, click on save. And this is the phone number we are using. And after that, click on apply. And you can add your structured snippets. So we're going to click on that and add structured snippets. If you have structured snippets added already, you can choose from the previous structured snippets. Otherwise, we're going to create our new structured snippets. So again, you can put the service types or the categories of the service you offer with these structured snippets. So I've added the content in the structured snippets, and we have chosen the types. These are the types of services we offer. For example, emergency towing, flatbed towing, long distance towing. And once we've added these structured snippets, we're going to create, and you can create several structured snippets. And for this video, we're going to add only this structured snippet, and we're going to click on create. And this is the added structured snippet, and after that, click on save. So we're going to scroll down, and we're not going to be adding location extension, and we're not going to be adding app extensions. And let's see how our ad looks like. And as you can see, the ad is much bigger now. This has headlines and descriptions. It has, for example, callouts, structured snippets. It can have site links. It can have phone number. It can have location extensions. And the ad is much bigger now. If you can have several competition in one screen, your ad can look biggest, and you can have more clicks and more impressions. And overall, that is better to increase your click-through rate. So once we've added everything, we're going to scroll down and go to the next section. And how much budget you need? We're going to set custom budget. And if you remember, our maximum cost per click limit was $4. So if your goal is to get 10 to 15 clicks, the budget is going to be $40 to $60. So let's say we're willing to pay $50 per day. And after that, we're going to scroll down and click on next. So after that, we're going to scroll down and publish the campaign. And when publishing the campaign, it may ask set up conversion tracking, and you can skip that step and you can say I'll do that later and publish your campaign. And as you can see, this is the campaign that we've published and it is running. But there is one more crucial step. You need to set up your conversion tracking, because this campaign may run and even bring you phone calls, but you may not know whether this is coming from Google Ads or which exact keyword was bringing those phone calls. For example, you have several number of keywords. We're going to see that we have 20 keywords, and you need to know which exact keyword was bringing phone calls. And you need to see which keywords are spending a lot of money, but they're not bringing phone calls. For that, you need to set up a conversion tracking, and that can help you optimize your campaigns even further in the future. So you can watch my other videos for conversion tracking. Other than that, the campaign is ready and it can start bringing relevant clicks and impressions related to these kind of keywords. And I would suggest you to create different kind of ad groups as well. So if you remember, we have created the ad groups for generic keywords. For example, these are generic keywords. I need a tow truck near me, or towing near me. But you can create another ad group for a different service that might be completely different than these keywords. And you can create different ad copies related to those keywords. So your headlines and descriptions can be different, and they can be tailored to those specific keywords. And that can improve the relevancy. But overall, that's how you're going to create your campaigns and start attracting relevant clicks and impressions to your website. So once you've added your keywords and created your ad groups and campaigns, you can keep optimizing your campaigns. You can add your negative keywords, and you can block irrelevant traffic, and you can focus more on the keywords which are working, and your quality of the traffic can be better and better. And overall, that's how you can improve and optimize your campaign performance. If you do campaign optimizations correctly, and if you block irrelevant traffic from your campaigns and start attracting high quality traffic, you can start getting high quality clicks and turn those clicks into high quality phone calls. So guys, that's how you can create high quality Google Ads campaigns for your towing service businesses, and you can start attracting high quality phone calls. And if you guys want my help to generate phone calls to your towing business and start managing your account, you can click the link in the description below and we can see whether we can work together. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video, and see you guys in my other videos.